Welcome back, everybody. DarkSpyder here. Today, I wanted to talk about logging maps. If you go through my videos, you're going to see that there is one in there that I did on mining, the best mining maps. And I did cover logging a little bit in there, but I've been hearing a lot of people asking, "What's the best logging map? Where can I do logging? You know, so forth, so forth." Now, almost every single map has a little bit of logging on it, and you can plant trees if there's not too many on it. So almost every map you can do a little bit of logging on. But if you're interested in just logging, I'm going to give you probably top five, maybe a couple of honorable mentions. I just downloaded Greenwood Forest. I haven't really had a chance to really dig into it yet, but this is going to be almost strictly logging for you guys. It reminds me a lot of bare rock logging. A few subtle differences would be this has 8 fields, whereas bare rock only has like one, I think. But Greenwood Forest is a newer map. I just saw this come out. It says author is AE Mapping. It looks like it's got a lot to offer. All downloadable contents are fully supported. It's got a sawmill on it. All wood-related manufacturing factories. Looking again, it looks like a beautiful map. You should have a good time logging on this one. And I know I just mentioned Bare Rock. It's an older map. There it is right there. Bare Rock logging is just logging. There is one field on this map. Why it's there, I really don't know. It says Bare Rock isn't as rocky as before, but it's still challenging. It is still as challenging. It has some steep, narrow roads that could become bad any second. Left the big boulders out so console players could use them in the game, in-game Terraform, and PC players can use Terraform mods so you can build roads from ground how you like. It says this is a strictly logging map with a field of poplar, has no productions or working sawmill. Yeah, you have to put in your own factories on this map. I have played this map. I would say that this is a pretty good map. It's definitely for logging, but my only issue with this map is the giant fence that they have around the only place you can build. There's a immovable fence. You can't delete it. You can't sell it. And if you can see it in the background, and it's all the way around this big concrete pad, and you cannot remove it. Now, there are ways around it. We built ramps and just drove up over the fence, but it's a huge pain. Huge pain. That is my one critique of bare rock logging is get rid of the darn fence. But it's a huge map. Lots and lots and logging. Chances of you running out of trees are pretty slim. Huge map. And of course, you got base game maps too. Silver Run. Can't leave Silver Run out as our number 3 map here. Oops, I can't even spell. That might be helpful. Let's go back. Silver. There it is. That says Split Mountain. I don't know why. I think these are only downloadable contents. But Silver Run map is a base game map. It's been in there for a while, as long as I've been playing. So I don't know if it was once not with the game and they just put it in later. But Silver Run is kind of cool because it's got some different trees in it, like ponderosa pines and things like that. I really like Silver Run as a logging map. It's a really nice map. It's huge, lots of different trees. I think there's 3 or 4 different trees on that map, as far as as opposed to just a regular spruce trees or pine trees that you're usually getting. It's a pretty good map. Now, a couple of other ones that I want to talk about is Blackwater. Blackwater is a really good map. Black River is a really, I think I keep saying Blackwater, but it's Black River. Anyways, huge map, huge. Look at that. Now, this is going to be a lot of farming too. Lots of trees. But it's a good mix. And you also got mining on this map. It's a pretty good sized map. I like this map. It's a very pretty map. Lots to do. Um, Black Mountain, Montana is not it. Yeah. So Southern Black Forest is another one, really, but it's a lot of mix. There is a lot of trees on this map, so you could do a lot of farming on this map as well. I'm sorry, a lot of logging on this map. But as you can see, there is some farming too. Now, so if you're not wanting to do any farming, you want to do strictly logging, this probably isn't one for you, neither is Blackwater. Um, but that looks like it's got a soccer field. Very interesting map. Now we're going to go with, Piney Run next. Piney Run is a big favorite map between amongst the loggers of Farming Simulator. Piney Run. Again, a little bit of a mix, or there's a few fields, but this is mainly logging, as you can plainly see. There is some mining on this map as well. There you go. That's a pretty good quarry for stone. So a little bit of a mix there for you. But if you're wanting there's the Piney Run log. You put the logs on those blue things. I never use them though. Let's go with one of my favorite maps. Is our last map for the logging. And see, even PlayStation knows it's my favorite. Deadwood. Now, what I like about Deadwood is if you like to have a mix, which I do, I get bored just logging for 5-6 hours as I'm playing. It's just not me. Deadwood gives you two different maps when you download it. One is the mix. So when we go in, we're going to look at it here. As you can see, it does have some fields. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 fields, right? But when you download this map, you're going to get two different maps. One is just like this, and then you're going to get one with no fields. It's just strictly the logging. Now, I don't know if there's mining on that one because it says just for logging. That's the two different maps you're going to get. But Deadwood is a nice mix of all three. It really is. It's got a few fields on it for you to do some farming. And the other thing that I like about it too is that if you want to do cattle, excuse me, if you want to do cattle, this is a really good map for cattle. Because I've had up to 4 large red cow barns that'll hold up to 5,000 cows each. And I just didn't put any more down because they're huge. You're going to eat up all your fields for them because they're huge. Now, there are other ones. I tried the large red cow barn that holds 500, and I ran out of space with 8 of those. So I don't know what the limit is on how many animals you can have, because when I had my 4 times 5,000 cow barns, I also had a 5,000 chicken barn. So I don't know. I haven't really pushed it to see what the limit is yet. But this is why I like Deadwood, because it is a very, very nice mix. And I'm going to give you a little secret. You can drive through all of that river. You see that river? See if there's a better view of it. The river that runs down almost the center of the map. The only place you cannot drive, and it'll you have to reset your tractor, is down at the very south end of the map. Right past the railroad tracks at the bottom of the screen. If you drive into that part of the river, it will crash your vehicle and you have to reset it. But you can drive through the rest of that river all the way up into the mountains. I know you can't drive up the waterfall, but you can drive in the mountains and everything. This is probably my number 1 map if I want to do a mix of logging, mining, cattle, and farming. I think this is hands down. Poor Boy Bruce's Gaming Joy are the authors. Let's give I'm pretty sure I read this before. I did. 5 stars for those guys. There's no glitching. You have to watch your mods because not everything is compatible. but for the most part, your everyday mods probably will be fine. Again, usually sugar beet factories. There's a gem and metals mod. It doesn't usually work on here. Any kind of extra fuel, like there is a oil pump mod. It doesn't really chime well with this map either. But for the most part, most of the other mods are going to work just fine on this map. So I would say, hands down, Deadwood is probably the #1 map, in my opinion, in this game. If you want to do a mix of things to do, logging, mining. And if you guys will look in the next day or so, I want you to look for this video. I've got like a 2-minute video coming out, and I want you to check it out. And it's on Deadwood. It's about Deadwood. I want you guys to check it out. I think you'll really be surprised. So that's it, guys. I think that's going to be your top logging maps for FS22. With FS25 right around the corner. I don't know what's going to be going on with that yet. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of logging and mining in that one too. Probably more so because it seems like logging has always been this game, but it wasn't really pushed until like the last year. Like with the mining aspect of it too. I don't think it was really pushed until like the last year of this game. So I expect to see a lot more of that in FS25. Let me know in the comments, are you going to get FS25? Because I am. But there it is, guys. Do me a favor, if you liked the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get my viewers up, so subscribers up there. So like and subscribe for me. Be on the lookout. We got new videos coming out all this week. I think you'll really like. But as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Until next time.